This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
Yes, Mr. Bhattacharya.
We are at the stage of consideration of interim order. The fundamental question, I am not going to trouble my lord with the facts at this stage. Would the rule of law prevail? Would the constitutional provision prevail? Or somebody's whims will prevail? How could these people come into service? What is the source of their recruitment? Kindly go to the source. They were allegedly all voluntary teachers appointed by some of the school managing committee. Was there any application invited that volunteer teachers would be appointed? If you please come and join. There lies this question of scam. Scam is not just a mere word. And these teachers who entered through a completely illegal backdoor method are now being sought to be regularized by the state. Can the state regularize this? All these questions, School Service Commission, these are all secondary issue. Primary issue is if they are first entry as teacher, so-called voluntary cheaters, is in violation of basic principles of law. State cannot regularize them. GTA is not beyond statutory provision. That's why state ultimately had to say these appointments are illegal. We cannot approve this. Learned Advocate General.
Where has that been stated? Illegal appointment.
That's the proceedings. Learned Advocate General appeared, and that is recorded, I believe. I am handicapped because all the papers are not with me. That's why state had lodged a criminal complaint against his own officers. Whether that ultimately comes to a final report or not, that's a different issue, and the investigation has been directed by the court to continue. If the original source is vitiated by law, subsequent regularization by the state or the GTA is not permissible. Public fund cannot be utilized by any means for an illegal purpose. Now, at this stage, the question might come, the sentiment might be arose saying that what would happen to students? Now these schools are on holidays. Let the main appeal be taken up after reopening. On the first day, I am prepared to argue the matter in detail to show how these illegalities have been committed. Now these schools are closed. For these 7 or 10 days, nobody is going to suffer. And even if your lordship may please to consider, if necessary, GTA or the government can appoint the retired teachers who are regular teachers, their services can be explored for the students' benefit. But not allow these illegal appointees to continue, which avoid ab initio. Kindly fix it up on the reopening date, any date which suits your lordship's convenience. I shall attend physically and show the facts which are obnoxious facts. And another 436 if it is taken up, all will be disallowed by the court. Court by no imagination can allow the illegal appointments at the entry point. Regularization means you are regularizing somebody who had initially appointed legally, but maybe through irregular process. But everything is illegal. Uma Devi is staring at our face.
So one question, Mr. Bhattacharya, the court says that for the time being, I am setting aside this memo and the other issues I will decide later. Now, today, today, Mr. Bhattacharya, if after deciding, if we say we are not interfering, in that case, what happens to the writ petition pertaining to the other employees who are still subsisting?
That was considered, not considered by the court on the prayer of the parties. The prayer of the parties was kindly that 313 appointments were being considered, therefore let it be confined to 313.
Mr. Bhattacharya, if we accept your contention, then this direction is untouched. If this direction is untouched and after reopening the matter is heard pertaining to the other issues which includes an issue of appointment of the further teachers who are done, then in that case, the same bench, how they will be tackling, then it is a decision which is remaining those issues pending. I am saying that the parent order is bad. But in that case, what remains to be decided in that?
Lord, nothing, to me, nothing remains. Your Lordship is right. But, my Lord, this 313, my Lord, is not dependent on 436. This is not the case that 436
But
has
Mr.
been done.
Bhattacharya, your challenge against those 436
All
also
remains.
is of identical issues.
Yes.
That there was no post backdoor appointment
Right,
inducted.
right.
So
Right,
today, Mr. Bhattacharya, if this is upheld, then what remains to be decided in the other round of litigation before the same?
Legally nothing, but factual aspects should be there. They might come out with different facts. But legally, your Lordship is 100% right that this principle will equally apply so far the 436 is concerned. But staying at this stage would be, my Lord, giving premier to the illegalities. My Lord, we will not kindly, my Lord, give any premier to illegalities. This is creating very bad precedent for the society.
No,
Let the appeal be heard out. On merit, let us see that what happens.
but today, if it is left untouched, their service goes.
They have to go. But by allowing them to continue by virtue of the interim order after a proper adjudication would give them the premium.
Then you should have said that you decide everything together. Don't make compartmentalized.
We have that was our prayer. That is our prayer. That was our prayer.
No.
But
I suppose in the another appeal, one order of 2nd December has been challenged, wherein the application was for maintainability of the writ petition itself.
Yes,
that issue has also been kept open.
No, that was decided.
No, maintainability issue was not decided.
It has been decided. It's thoroughly decided.
313 has to be decided first.
Everything has been decided.
Maintainability has been decided.
No.
Yes.
Lordship, may I submit?
It has been decided.
Yes or no?
Lordship.
So is that point?
And then maintainability application.
Who are you?
Lordship, I am the applicant in MAT
Teacher.
106.
Teacher.
Two teachers. Two voluntary
One of the
teachers.
313 teachers.
One of the 313 teachers, Lordship, who has made an application
For maintainability.
for addition of parties, seeing Lordship the paper reporting. In paper, Lordship, 300.
They're very good. Now maintainability point, where from it
I
now?
have made an application, Lordship. It was never heard on 2nd.
No, this is wrong.
Please let me complete.
Yes.
Don't mislead the court.
I will be showing documents, sir. On 2nd December, Lordship, while rejecting my chance to reply, it was held that the maintainability application will be decided at the time of final disposal.
Show us that line.
Lordship.
We appealed her, we ordered her. That order must be here also.
Lordship.
313 teachers. Mr. Bhattacharya made submission. This has to be decided first.
Yes, 2nd December order where issue raised in the application.
Lordship, page 132 is the Lordship order dated 2nd December, Lordship. Lordship, in page 130. My application, Lordship, it's. Lordship,
এটার আগে ঠিকই বের করেছে। এটার আগে কথাটা বলুন। এর আগে এই জি অন্যটাতে দেখতে হবে তাহলে।
2nd December 2025, Lordship. Running page 2, Lordship.
সেকেন্ড পিটিশন এই যে ছিল
2nd December.
issue raised in the appeal will be considered.
And Lordship, kindly come to the last. Lordship, kindly come to the last line of the Lordship. Lordship, kindly come to the last.
Different tinted department. Ultimately, those who had appointed the orders of সেই জন্য প্রিয়ার জন্য ওই অর্ডার গুলো দেয়
মানে instead of filing appeal then it goes over.
হ্যাঁ এবং 439 হচ্ছে অ্যাপ্রুভ বাই ক্যাবিনেট
That is also there.
হ্যাঁ 313 is also
Without cabinet, neither of those.
And Lordship, last line of the final judgment, Lordship. The connected application being CAN 6 2025 filed by the respondent number 7 and 8 are dismissed without any order as to cause. Lordship, I was not permitted to place this CAN 6.
what was your all those grievances you have to go back to the single judge. What we are wanting to know is CAN 6 of 2025 was the
Fine.
application for maintainability.
Challenging maintainability, Lordship. Filed on 23rd September 2025. Lordship, it was never heard. It appeared all throughout the length and breadth of the matter,
So
Lordship.
why didn't you tell the court?
Lordship, I told. Lordship, Lordship, kindly look at the 2nd December order.
It's a
Lordship.
mixed question of.
In the 2nd December, Lordship was pleased to record that this matter will be decided at the final
The
disclosure.
maintainability point was kept open.
Open initially, Lordship, on 2nd December.
Yes.
But on 17th December, without any discussion, this CAM 6 are dismissed without any order as to cost, without any discussion, without giving me any chance to make. And Lordship, one thing, Lordship, kindly go through, Lordship, prayer B of the petition, Lordship. It is not only in case this 439 and 311. Lordship, the chart, Lordship, just shown, Lordship, in 86 of the earlier.
You were also within this 330
13. Lordship, my submission is, Lordship,
prayer?
prayer
Prayer?
B of the writ petition, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, it says anyone whose service has been regularized post 30th July 2010 shall be set aside. Now, Lordship, then all these persons are required to be made parties. Lordship, they have only 313 has been, Lordship, notified.
We did petition টা করতে যান। তুমি একটা রিট পিটিশনের কপি কোন অ্যানেক্স করছে পেজ ওই এই জিটি এর অ্যাপিলে পেজ
Page 117
117
of Melodic 7, item number 7. GTA appeal.
Lordship, prayer B, Lordship, at 117, Lordship, it says, issue a writ, such and such, Lordship, by setting aside regularization of all teachers who have been appointed after July 30, 2010 in GTA areas. Lordship, they have not been made parties. Lordship, it was one of my points, Lordship, in this maintainability, in my challenge to the maintainability petition. Lordship, in the order sheet, Lordship, learned Honorable Justice has communicated to only 313 voluntary teachers. There was an order, Lordship, where the GTA was directed to communicate to only these 313.
You are concerned about your employment or you are concerned about others' employment?
Lordship, I am concerned that out of
You have been impleaded.
all these things,
Hmm.
why I should be selectively targeted?
That is an issue of 313 which has been argued. You are falling within 313.
Yes, but I am also-
You have been allowed.
Lordship, I am-
So what maintainability you learn?
Lordship, I have so many, Lordship, my maintainability petition, Lordship, it's not dependent.
No, you are saying that those other persons, my friends of mine, are not engaged here. So how they will get information? Then the entire
Lordship, what I say,
that argument is not acceptable.
Lordship, Lordship, maybe I have to substantiate in the single bench, Lordship. I have-
No. This is your grievance is related to your appointment, and your grievance is related to your friends who have coming within 313. So how if the 434 and others not added, or whoever had been appointed in derogation of 30th July, unless you include them, then no writ petition can be filed in High Court.
Lordship, I have found, Lordship, some of the case laws.
All
Lordship.
right. Now, please tell us what is the stand of the state? What is your stand?
Led by learned AG Malot is appearing virtually Malot.
Where is Mr. Reggie?
Mr. Dotto Malot,
Malad, Mr. Dotto is on leg, Malad, in a continuing matter, Malad. But Malad, with the permission of my learned senior Malad there, Malad, if I may submit this, Malad, the stand of the state, Malad, as far as the interim order is concerned, Malad, the matter requires, Malad, an extensive hearing because all the affidavits are there, Malad, on your lordship's record, Malad. So, Malad, to tide over
Are
the
you
situation as far
supporting
as...
Are you supporting their engagement or you are not supporting their engagement?
No, Malad, the stand, Malad, I'll have to show from the affidavit, Malad. It's
No,
clearly
we
written.
are asking you a question. What
I'll
is
tell
your
you.
stand?
I'll tell you the as per my affidavit, which we have filed before the Honorable Single Judge, Malad, we were contemplating regularizing the 313 volunteer teachers. We had sent a letter, which was one of the implementation letters, which has been set aside by the Honorable Single Judge, 8th of March 2019. This letter, according to us, was only an in-principle approval awaiting the decision by the Cabinet. Malad, your lordship has found, Malad, already, Malad, as my learned seniors have submitted for all the parties, There were earlier rounds of regularization also, which has been approved by the cabinet. As far as this last batch of 313 was concerned, the approval of the cabinet was still awaited. But we cannot shy away from the factual situation that we had contemplated a decision to be taken by the cabinet as far as the approval of this, as far as regularization of the 313 teachers are concerned. That is one. Number two, why did we contemplate at all? Because, my lord, contemporaneously, and even when this particular matter was pending before the Honorable Single Judge, coordinate benches and earlier coordinate benches have all directed the state to regularize the appointment of the volunteer teachers. All those orders, my lord, which has been given by this honorable court, have been annexed to our affidavit in opposition, where we wanted to demonstrate that the contemplation of the state is not something that we have not been earlier directed by the honorable court itself. Even when the matter was pending before the honorable single judge in the Jalpaiguri circuit bench, my lord, we were directed to regularize certain teachers.
We are asking a simple question. We are asking that if your contemplation and everything goes, what is your stand? That are you beside the teachers, or you are saying that you send them home, they are not required in service because it is a backdoor appointment? You are the state. You are still feeding the teachers by sanctioning grants.
But not through the education department. My lord, that is a separate.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, today the salaries which they are getting,
Yes.
can you say that the state
I'll
has
tell
no
you.
part to play in that?
I cannot
Certainly
say
they
that.
have.
No, but
So
the factual, your lordship will kindly hear me on the factual situation. Unlike, my lord, other teachers, where the payment is made from the education department itself. My lord, as far as GTA is concerned, it is a consolidated grant made to GTA by the Home and Hill Affairs department. It is not through the education department.
So when your
where we
home
can
and
verify.
so when your home and hill department is giving the money, this consolidated fund, one hand you give the money and next hand you say, I am not acting in principle. I made a general declaration, I am not going by it. So you yourself
But where
are
this
following a dubious process. State itself is not
But
sure.
where the consolidated fund is being apportioned, my lord, it is not that we are apportioning it and giving it, saying that you pay the 313 volunteer teachers. It's a different process as far as the GTA
That
area
is
is
exactly
concerned.
so we
But
are questioning you. You take, we will note it in the order that either you support or you do not support. You cannot take any middle path. That I am there, I am contemplating. What is your stand? What is your stand? Tell us
may
that
I
no, I
show-
will stop the salary
may
from
I-
tomorrow.
But may I show one sentence from my affidavit, my lord, if your lordship permits
You are
me,
not
one
answering
sentence.
our query, Mr. Bandhu.
My lord, the answer is in the affidavit. My lord, kindly takes one
No, you
sentence
are
from
being
the affidavit.
anticipating that what I
Page-
will say.
Page 322. My lord. Kindly takes, my lord, volume 3, page 322.
Yes, tell us what is that.
My lord,
322.
322, paragraph 9. My lord, it is our stand there that I state at the cost of
322
of the item number 7, my lord.
বাবা এটা বের করে দাও নাই 300
না বের করে গেলে খুঁজে পাওয়া যাবে না।
এখানে সব মিলিয়ে যাচ্ছে এটা
আলাদা করে রাখতে হচ্ছে।
ওই এই ম্যাটারটা 7 এর আইটেম নাম্বার 7 এর 332 you said
322.
না ওটা জিটিএ ওটাতে থাকবে না এই যে
110, MAT 110.
paragraph 9
Paragraph 9, my lord. Paragraph 9.
yes yes what you are saying
My lord, kindly takes the sentence, my lord, from the fourth line from the top. 322, volume 3, para 9. I state at the cost of repetition that the answering respondent number 1 had communicated their intention to regularize the service of 313 volunteer teachers against the physically verified list of 313 volunteer teachers by DI by Representative so and so, subject to the receipt of evaluation and financial implication to be received from the Commissioner of School Education. However, since such impact assessment report was still awaited, any appointment made by the DI Darjeeling without the consent and or knowledge of the answering respondent number 1 is the onus of the DI Darjeeling, since the DI of School Darjeeling was well aware of the fact that the letter dated 8th of March 2019 issued by the School Education Department was not in the nature of final approval, as would be evident from the communication dated so and so issued by the DI Darjeeling. Then the answering respondent is not in a position to provide the details of so and so. Therefore, this is our exact stand, that it was awaiting a cabinet approval. Hello, please. My lord, your lordship's court officer may also allow Ms. Learned Advocate General to join, my lord. He has already applied to join, my lord. And my lord, secondly,
Yes, you are.
irrespective of this part, we had also taken a point of locus of the writ petitioners. My lord, that point, my lord, since it was being discussed, my lord, that point has been decided by
Yes,
the
where is the Advocate General? Put him in online. Where is your Advocate General? Has he
My lord,
joined?
he has applied to join, my lord. He has applied to join.
So he has applied there and he has then applied to you that till the court.
My lord, he was on legs. Before your lordship's neighboring court, my lord, he was on legs, my lord. Join করেছো?
This is what Mr. Dotto will also submit. I think you
Yes,
must
he
have
may-
done.
He may,
Where is
my lord, he is.
We don't find him.
My lord, the court officer has to allow him to join, my lord.
না না আমার বলা পাওয়া যাচ্ছে বলছি বলা পাওয়া যাচ্ছে
He has been allowed.
এই থেকে
লিঙ্কের প্রবলেম হচ্ছে নাকি?
কোনো problem না। Yes, Mr. Dotto.
I'm sorry, my lord.
No, you first ask from Mr. Bandyopadhyay what he has submitted. Now
Yes,
he
sir. What
submits
he has
something.
submitted has been recorded by the learned single judge, my lord, in page 12 of the order under appeal. Please have,
Para?
please come. Page 12, subparagraph Roman 4.
No, internal page হচ্ছে
Yes, page 12.
Roman 4, kindly have a look.
Yes.
My lord, his lordship was recording the submissions for the state. Roman 4 says the state is expressly denying allegations of illegal appointments, opaque or arbitrary selection, nepotism or favoritism, corruption or abuse of authority, wrongful backdoor entry in regularizing the engagement of the voluntary teachers. The letter dated 8th of March was an in-principle approval awaiting final approval. The said letter clearly demonstrates that the Chairman Board of Administration GTA was directed to approve the matter in consultation with the Commissioner of School Education, who would coordinate with the Director of School Education. The state came to know of the appointments for the affidavit filed by the GTA in a connected matter, which was withdrawing subsequently. Then kindly take back the Roman 5. No illegal list was prepared, no clandestine process was adopted, no large-scale regularization had occurred, and no appointments were made without procedural examination. The state in its affidavit has relied on various orders of the Honorable High Court by which directions were passed to approve the appointments of voluntary teachers from time to time, and some similar orders have been passed during the pendency of the writ petitions. Therefore, the state action in granting in-principle approval is in similar line as directed by the Honorable Court in various writ petitions cutting across more than last decade. It is impossible, so and so. Now, my lord, 2 or 3 documents, my lord, the lordships may kindly have a look. The first, my lord, I would be, my lord, referring to, my lord, the appeal filed by GTA. I have the copy of that appeal with me.
Oh, Mr. Dotto, we got your answer. We are passing our orders. anything, we have heard them extensively, Mr. Dotto.
Very good. We had a point of focus. I believe the lordship would be hearing those at the time of final hearing.
With or without an interim order, that we will decide.
Yes. That is for your lordships to consider. The only thing that I can.
কালকে order টা
কি করে তখন কি হয় যে কালকে রাখতেই হবে অথবা দুটোর সময় রাখতে হবে
দুটোর সময় কি সিঙ্গেল বেঞ্চে
সিঙ্গেল কি করে দুটোর সময় রেখে দিন তার মানে তো হ্যাঁ দুটোর সময় অর্ডারটা দেওয়ার জন্য রাখা হয় সেটাই করছি অসুবিধা আমি চাই চেম্বারে গিয়ে কথাবার্তা বললেন
May I just add one line, Lordship? In my map 106 Lordship, the Procedural newspaper, I have Lordship shown that my clients are not given the documents, Lordship, on which Lordship I am to rely on. So, Lordship, this order, Lordship, may not bind Lordship, this applicant, Lordship. Map 100.
No, we will take up those three, all the three matters we are taking up together. We pass out.
Common order, by a common order.
Lordship, my contention, Lordship, in 106 was that, Lordship, my clients didn't get the documents, Lordship, upon which, Lordship, we can answer.
We pass our orders tomorrow, Mr. Bhattacharya. We have to. It will be the first matter tomorrow. We will pass our orders.
Give the oblige.
Hard dealer.
Before your lordships rise,
We will just pass the. Because 2 p.m. we have a bench. Within 15 minutes, I don't think it will be possible.
কালকে রেখে দিন
Our presence may not be required.
Tell your juniors to be present if necessary for clarification.
No, we have heard Mr. Bhattacharya, Mr. Shamim, and all we have heard. We will not be inviting further argument. We will pass our order. এই টু কালকে 10:30টার সময় ফিক্স করে দেব। Thank you, sir.
Could I not take this indulgence, my lord, to mention item number 14?
ওই দেখো no
But the
indulgence.
problem is, my lord, I'll be very, my lord, with apology, my lord, may I make this submission?
Take your lordship kindly, man. Kindly.
Yeah, just orderটা একটা লিখে দাও। All the above appeals involves identical questions of law, and identical questions of law. And as such, the same are taken up for analogous hearing.
কমন জাজমেন্ট কমন
No. What are you second? Your appeal is against 2nd December order. So the appeals are taken up for hearing, analogous hearing. Hard the learned advocates appearing for the respective parties. Stop. List the matter as for orders in the daily supplementary list of this court on 23 তারিখ, on 24th.
But so far as item number 14 is concerned, will not kindly give me this indulgence.
Mr. Dotto, we cannot take it up just.
Well, only thing, my lord, what has happened, my lord, may I only inform the appeal court, my lord, where the matter is appearing, my lord, before the learned single judge today. It was called on about 10 minutes back. But I requested the learned single judge not to take up the matter because the appeal is pending. But the learned single judge overrules my objection. I said that if you pass any further orders, my appeal would become infructuous. Recording that, my lord, the learned single judge passes further orders. Now, where am I to go? Well, I cannot regulate the court's proceeding. Now,
So
please
where is
consider
the-
this.
Who
Even
is
the-
your other side here?
Mr. Vikas Ranjan Bhattacharya is appearing for the petitioner in that matter also.
Yes, I am there for the petitioner. Learned
But how
Single
could it
didn't
be-
pass-
this
didn't
is-
pass any
this is
order
with
which might
respect,
affect the
Millard.
pending appeal.
Miller, this is with respect, Miller,
With
judicial
the best of
indiscipline.
respect, Learned Advocate General has misled himself. Learned Court did not pass any order which will affect the pending appeal in any
No.
manner.
Miller, the learned single judge has called for records of an inquiry to pass
That doesn't
further
relate to the
orders.
appeal. That doesn't
The
relate to the
learned
appeal.
single judge says that I will act on the matter, but I will pass an injunction.
So order has been passed.
These are Milord, some unpalatable comments, Milord, which Milord does not go with the traditions of our
No,
of
no,
our court.
Mr. Dotto, what ultimately the single judge has done?
Milord, the learned single judge has called for
Passed a
Milord,
fresh order.
Passed a fresh order. Fresh order.
What is the order? Then we have to go into it, Mr. Now the matter has been
Milord,
kept.
please, Milord, please keep it, Milord, as the first matter tomorrow. I can understand, Milord, your lordships have many other business, but Milord, my appeal cannot be made infractuous in this manner. Please take it up as the first matter tomorrow again, Milord, subject to the business permitting. I
So
cannot,
first we will
Milord.
pass orders on this. We have
Very
to pass
good.
orders on this. Thereafter, if time, when is the next date fixed by the learned judge?
Tomorrow. Again tomorrow.
Otherwise,
So,
why
I-
it would become infractious?
Milord, no order
Because
has
the
been
state
passed.
has
Milord,
many
Milord,
actions. They prefer appeal
How
from
can-
each
how
and
can
every
a-
order.
Milord,
My
Milord,
appeal would
liquor
become
license
become
has been
infractuous.
Milord,
passed.
only passed over has been done, Milord. Today, the matter has been passed over to Milord
No, it has
enable the
not been passed
authority,
over. Mr. Shamim Ahmed.
enable the
Milord, Mr.
authority,
Shamim
Milord, to
Ahmed will kindly
produce.
not
All
mislead
right,
the court.
Mr. Both of you are here. We will keep it as the second matter after this
After,
three.
yes, yes.
But only this understanding, kindly, Milord, Mr. Bhattacharya is here. We have great respect for him. If, Milord, by the time your lordship takes up this matter, if the single bench matter is called on, Milord, we'll jointly pray for an
No,
adjournment.
that's why,
before the
Milord,
legislature.
that's why, Milord, to correct the facts, Milord.
Milord,
The matter has been passed over
singularity
today.
is
Mr. Dotto, you submit. We have completed.
This is
we have to
unfortunate
pass
that
the
some
report.
Milord, we have
Against
made
the
this
judge.
submission.
Very
Milord,
unfortunate.
Milord, if this submission is overruled by the
This
court,
is something aspersion of the
what
court.
can I do?
এটাকে উপরে উঠিয়ে দিয়ে আইটেম নাম্বার
1-4.
Item number 4.
আইটেম নাম্বার 14টাকে তুমি এই তিনটে অর্ডারের ম্যাটারের পরেই
Your lordship.
I'm grateful.